welcome back to my channel, and today is the last day of 12 days of anime. So happy holidays guys, and Merry Christmas, whatever you guys celebrate. I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays with your family and eating all the food. I know for sure right now I'm gonna be eating either pozole or tamales with my family, and I am very excited because we do this like every year, and it's sorry, as a Mexican I absolutely love pozole and tamales, like they are everything. Anyway, for today's video, for day 12 of 12 days of the anime, I decided to do my last video on my favorite anime of 2017. So here in this video I'm just going to talk about all the ones that I personally really enjoyed this year, and at the end of the video I will put in like honorable mentions, which are going to be anime that hasn't aired this year in 2017. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So the first anime I'm going to be mentioning in this video is My Hero Academia Season 2. By the way, I am going to include like second or third seasons in this video, so just to let you guys know, because there are quite a few of them that I'm going to mention. But anyways, so with Season 2 of My Hero Academia, I really wasn't expecting a lot because I kept hearing that it was going to be basically like the whole sports festival, and I was like, what's so special about a sports festival? Like, what's gonna be the fun in that? Like, I really wasn't that all excited about it. Like, I mean, I was excited about My Hero Academia coming back, but I am an anime only, so I really wouldn't know what to expect. But the sports festival did blow my expectations. It's nothing that I expected it to be, and it was super enjoyable, and I really enjoyed it, especially the second half of season 2 as well for My Hero Academia. I mean, I enjoyed the whole entire season. Everything about this second season was really great, and I'm really excited for season 3, which by the way I did go ahead and read in the manga because I am a very impatient person and I want to know what happens next, and I just could not wait. I was like, I know season 3 is coming along, but I gotta know what happens next. Moving on to the next anime I want to talk about, which is Anonymous Noise. I'm really sad that it went to anime strike, which it sucks because one, not a lot of people are going to be able to watch this because I know anime strike, I've heard a lot of negative things with it, and on top of that it is licensed by Sentai, so I have no idea when or if it will get a DVD, which might be like in 2 years from now or a year from now, who knows. So it's really up to Sentai whenever they want to release a DVD for it, or if they're gonna dub it, or I don't know. But as of now I don't think there's any plans for that, so which sucks because I would really love to purchase the DVD or Blu-ray, whatever it is, for Anonymous Noise whenever it does come out, just because I really did enjoy it, and it's also a way that I can support this anime because one, it did go to anime strike, and even then I still watched it just because I really wanted to see this anime so badly. And I actually did pick up the manga for Anonymous Noise just because I just wanted to support the series in a way, and I also wanted to know what happens next as well. So yeah, the manga is really great, by the way, so if you guys don't want to see the anime or can't see the anime because it is on anime strike, I highly suggest picking up the manga. But anyway, Anonymous Noise definitely was one of my favorites of the spring season for sure. I really enjoyed the music in this anime so much, but I will say that there was one thing I did not like about Anonymous Noise, and that was the whole like 3D CGI, whatever you want to call it, whenever they would play the music. Like sometimes you would see like it go from like just regular animation to like the CGI, and I was like, it looks a little funky. I really don't know what the whole point of that was, but I think they could have been fine with it just going with just one straight animation instead of just going from the plain old animation to like the CGI and just go back to the regular one too. It's like basically it kept going back and forth, so I was just like, I don't know. And it only happened whenever they would play their music, and that's it. Regardless of that, like I said before, I really enjoyed this one so much, and definitely check out the manga if you guys can't see the anime for sure. And I think what really drew me into Anonymous Noise wasn't just the music, but also like the relationship that our main girl had, like the whole, I guess you'd say, love triangle that was going on between her and her childhood friend Momo, and as well as Yuzu, because we have these two boys that absolutely love her, and then we have our main girl that she loves her friendship with Yuzu and she's not aware of his feelings for her. And then we have her childhood friend that really does love her but is like pushing her away for good reasons, but all she wants to do is like pretty much just be with him. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about Anonymous Noise, because if I go on further I will probably end up spoiling it, so let's end it here. Moving on to the next one that I really enjoyed in 2017, which is New Game. I actually watched both seasons this year during the summer, just because I heard a lot of people really were enjoying this one, and I saw that Funimation had dubbed it, and I was like, you know what, why not? And not only that, also because I really wasn't watching a whole entire lot of anime during the summertime, so I just kind of went ahead and picked and choose what I wanted to watch. And New Game happened to be airing season 2 this year. But yeah, I was like, you know what, let me see if I like season 1, and if I do, then I'll go ahead and watch season 2. And to my surprise, I really did. I do enjoy these type of slice of life. I love it. I love all the girls in this anime, especially Hifumi. I feel like I am very much alike her. She's definitely my favorite character from New Game, just because, like I said before, I saw some similarities between me and her, like the way that she's like so socially awkward. That's literally how I am. But once I get comfortable around you, just like how she was getting comfortable on Alba, our main girl, she starts to open up little by little. So that's pretty much how I am in real life. It was definitely one of those type of animes where you can just sit back and relax and just enjoy it. At the end of the day, just have a good night or day, whatever time you watch it. Like, it was such a nice way to really end my day, or just like sit down and relax and just eat a snack and watch it all happen. Moving on to the next anime that I enjoyed this year, and this one is from the fall season, which is Food Wars season 3. Food Wars is always one of those that I can always enjoy. I really enjoyed both seasons, the previous seasons, but this one I really enjoyed the most. But I feel like as the season goes on, it gets better and better. I don't know what it is, but I really love Food Wars. And it's so funny because one of my family members, every time that I watch Food Wars, they will sit down and watch it with me, and they're like, you know, this is like the only anime I can really get into. And I was like, yep, that's the magic of Food Wars. But with Food Wars, you definitely do need to have something to eat along, because every time you see that delicious food animated, it's like, oh, like even in the manga, it looks so delicious, but seeing it animated like takes it off like a whole nother level. Also, if you guys didn't know, Food Wars is going to continue. It's going to pick up where we last left off in this 12th episode, starting in April, so look forward to that. I think I said it's like a continuation from the 3rd season, so I don't think it's a season 4. I think it's just more, like I said before, continuation for season 3. You can call it season 4, up to you. But yeah. Anywho, moving on to the next one, which is another series that came back, and that is Osomatsu-san. Osomatsu-san never fails to make me laugh, and I love this one because it's so hilarious. But every time I try to explain this one to somebody, like, all I can really say is just watch it for yourself, because it is so freaking hilarious and very inappropriate at times, especially. The next anime I want to talk about is Black Clover. So with Black Clover, I really wasn't sure if I was going to drop it or not. I really had mixed feelings with it. There was times where I would enjoy it, and there was times where I was like, But so far right now, I can say for sure that I am enjoying it now. Especially because Funimation is releasing it in dub form, which thank the Lord Jesus, because I could not handle Asta's annoying screaming in the sub, and in the dub it just sounds so much better. And it's like, I'm really thankful for Funimation for putting out dubs, and I think this is like the only dub that everyone can agree on that is better than the sub. And now that I've gotten a chance to really see Black Clover. I can totally see why people are comparing it to Fairy Tail or saying like, oh, it's kind of like Fairy Tail. I can still totally see that, especially with the whole magic thing going on in this series. And I can also see why a lot of people are also saying that it's a lot like Naruto. There are some similarities between Black Clover and Naruto for sure. And just, it's pretty cliche, especially that first episode. It's like, but as it goes on, if you really do push yourself to see the rest of it, I think it ends up being really enjoyable, and it's definitely one that I am enjoying every week so far. Moving on to the next anime that I want to talk about. This is my second to last one that I am going to mention, and that is Recovery of an MMO Junkie. So with this one, I actually picked it up because Crunchyroll kept promoting it so much that I was just like, you know what? Well, let me check this out. And not only Crunchyroll, but I did see a lot of good things. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one a lot from a lot of other YouTubers that I watch. So I was like, maybe I should give this one a shot. And I'm so glad I really did give this one a chance. I really enjoyed the romance in this one, and like, I really enjoyed it, even though there are some questions that I got left with. So our main character, Moriko, she left her job and she is a NEET, and she pretty much immersed herself in this MMO game. I forgot what the name of it was, but she creates a character named Hayashi, and pretty much is in this little MMO, and you know, she makes friends in the game and everything, but then things start happening to her in her real life that things get kind of, not, I don't want to say messy, but things start happening, which that is all I'm honestly gonna say, because if I go on and say more, I'll probably end up spoiling it, and that's not something I want to do. And finally, the last and final anime that I enjoyed, and I think this one is like my top #1 favorite of this year, and that is March Comes In Like a Lion. And I will be honest, with March Comes In Like a Lion, I really wasn't sure if I wasn't gonna like it. I was like so prepared to drop it even before I even like watched it. I don't know why. It's because of the synopsis that you read off of it. It doesn't sound all that interesting, and it doesn't really pique your interest at all. And I think the reason why is because it revolves around shogi, and I was like, But I'm so glad I gave it a chance and I ended up watching it, because oh my gosh, this one is so amazing and it's so underrated, and I wish there was so many more people talking about this series a lot more. Like, it really deserves to be talked about. Like, it's so enjoyable, and I really enjoy the characters in this series so much and everything that's going on. I actually made a video previously for my 12 days of anime. I think it was for like day 8, I believe, where I talk about one of my favorite moments from season 2. So if you guys want to know a little bit about that, definitely check out that video. But I think what makes this anime interesting is just because it's not just about shogi at all. It definitely focuses on the development, especially season 1 focuses on the development of our main character, Rei Kiriyama, and you get to pretty much see him grow little by little in each episode, and it's so amazing to see, because once you reach season 2, you're like, man, he has grown so much. And in season 2, we do definitely focus a lot more on other characters, which is really nice. Not saying that in season 1 we didn't focus on other characters, but I would say that mainly the focus was obviously on our main character, Kiriyama, in season 1. But now I feel like the focus is slowly shifting to these other characters, which is really nice because we get to know these characters a lot more and see what they're going through and what they're dealing with in life, which is really, really nice. And I think that's one of the things that I love about March Comes In Like a Lion, because of like these things that they end up talking about. Like, for example, with my video that I made where they talk about bullying, which is pretty awesome just to see how they handle this topic and like go on about it with you know, with the story. I'm really enjoying every bit of it, and it's so emotional, by the way, so definitely have some tissues along with you, because your heart it's gonna hit home a lot. Also, I do want to mention other anime that I did watch this year that did not air in 2017. So these are just gonna be my honorable mentions, which I'm just gonna like name them real quickly. The first one was Nana. The second one was Fully Cooley. Next one was Tokyo ESP, which was recommended by one of my subscribers. Don't know if she still watches me, but if she does, thank you for recommending me that one. I really did enjoy that one a lot. Another one that I enjoyed was Black Butler Season 3, which was the Book of Circus. I enjoyed that one the most out of all the other seasons of Black Butler. And moving on to the next one, which is Space Patrol Luluko. This one I actually watched it in dub form and I really enjoyed this one. This one was just very, very cute and I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why I didn't watch it when it was airing before, but hey, better late than never. And moving on to the next and last one that is going to be in my honorable mentions, which is Kami-sama Kiss. This one I really loved the most. Well, actually I loved Nana the most out of every one that I watched, but this one is definitely like a second favorite of mine that I watched this year that didn't air in 2017. So yeah, so that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked hearing all of my favorites of 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing the honorable mentions that I threw in there last minute. Leave me a comment down below to let me know what was y'all's favorite of 2017. I would really like to know. And yeah, so that is it for the last day of 12 days of anime. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my face for 12 straight days. And I really did have a whole ton of fun doing these videos. I hope you guys had fun seeing like all these videos that I came out with. And yeah, so that is it for this video. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day with your families and eat all the food to your heart's content. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!